the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
For Atlanta,
striding in, Ronald Acuna. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And immediately the Phillies now must deal with a real burner standing at first base.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to employ that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Nola, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. The set and the 1-1. Swing and a liner. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Looking to minimize the damage here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Fouled off. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The next 3-2, and it's fouled away. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Phillies.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Andrew.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
A man at second with one down, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Real Muto, the runner at second with one away. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch one more time, and he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone.
Baseman.
So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might.
Albies brings it in. What a flip for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Dansby Swanson. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Line towards center field. McCutchen is right there, 1 down.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Popped him up. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
Up next for Atlanta.
Next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna. He singled his last time up. And he gets ahead 0-1. Acuna is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Digging in, Gene Segura. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he takes ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Hey. 2 balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. One left for... Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The second baseman.
Strike taken up in the zone. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The first baseman, number 5.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Freeman, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
There's ball 4.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nick.
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The catcher, Brian.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Donaldson at third. Markakis over at second. Inciarte on at first with 2 down. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. Braves will strand 3 as they're leading off the inning. Aaron Nola, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one.
Now batting, center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number two. Digging in, JT Realmuto. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And he struck him out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Stepping in now, Mike Soroka. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder.
Digging in once again, Ronald Acuna. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Hernandez comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Bryce Harper now.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
throw won't get him.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product. Rhys Hoskins comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Harper aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Oh, and it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Down quickly go the. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. They'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. A ball and 2 strikes. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
McCutchen patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 5.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Josh Donaldson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Braves. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The third baseman, number 4.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Cesar Hernandez will be next. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it's going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One and one to count. So 1-1 is a curveball that catches the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this. Ready once again, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't catch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Brian McCann is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. But someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
Swanson.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Fastball well outside. Swanson on third with 2 out. Soft liner toward short. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Here's the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Into center field, line drive, base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here.
Here comes the first pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And he's safe. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Popped him up. Freeman has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, Shortstop.
So striding in, Gene Segura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. The 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And it's 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them a fourth.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been
Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. And it's gone as they add still another.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The first baseman.
Digging in. Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game.
Nick Castillo.
He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll get in there safely.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Freeman leads off first with 1 away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
And another foul ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So striding forward now, Nick Markakis. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
1 for the. Darren O'Day gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Darren.
Now to the plate,
O'Day.
Corey Dickerson is head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 4.
Stepping into the box, Scott Kingery. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
The 1-1 hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside. Here's Ender Inciarte. His lifetime line against Nicasio, batting .500, 5 for 10. 0-1 the count. Hits this one hard the other way. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 before every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen will back up and put this away for a long out number 1.
Now
at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Braves go down without a whimper. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jay Bruce will try and...
Number 23, Jay Bruce.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Albies onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first
now
out.
Batting, center fielder Andrew.
Striding into the box, Andrew McCutcheon. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
That was an excellent pitch right there. After going soft away, he pounds hard in, and that's a nice pitch.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 2-1 home. Misses down below the knee.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Markakis. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Hector Neris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Hector Neris.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 0 for 4. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting. Center field.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 1.
Ready for another shot now. Ozzie Albies struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dickerson's after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Braves held off the scoreboard here. Mark Melanson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 36, Mark.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. His career numbers against Melanson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Markakis is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Gene Segura standing in. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson gonna